lose ourselves in the spirit of things. We lose our sight when we put our trust in things of this material world, of things that fade away. Yet we keep coming back, 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 keep coming back. Of things we know. We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part Wherever love goes, there is also misery. It's no mystery. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy. When we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. In the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain.
Find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right.
To get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight. When you want to get off the darkest ground,
the attention, girl, I know you. But you're everything I want in life. We're fighting danger like kung fu. The love I feel is deep inside. The others don't matter. It's honestly us against the world. We're the perfect team. You're my dream, and I just want it. Can you see myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself? See myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself? See myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself? See myself? Can you see myself? Can you see myself?
Alright folks, welcome to the quarterfinals of the DreamHack Masters SEA qualifier. It is Brutality who's gonna be going against JYP Gaming. It's a best of one, and the map of choice is gonna be Mirage. So at least we know for a fact Brutality are gonna be on one of their strongest picks. So have really good expectations of them, me myself being a hardcore Brutality fanboy. So hopefully they can put up a really good fight against JYP, and miracles do happen. So I did get to watch a couple of games of JYP where back when I was doing Cobex at So Strong, where if I'm not mistaken it was the Beyond Borders tournament, and some of these JYP players have some nasty skills. So things are gonna be really difficult for Brutality in this game. For all the viewers tuning in, thank you so much. It means a lot that you come down here and support me. And this is a new channel, so please do go ahead and leave a subscribe there. I'll be doing a lot more casts as well as casual streams almost on a regular basis on this channel moving forward. That being said though, the agenda for the day is going to be we're going to kick things off with Brutality versus JYP now, and we will be moving later at 6:30 p.m. to JHS versus Recca Esports. So a lot of good Counter-Strike coming your way. There's also, if I'm not mistaken, D2D, Semperex, and yeah, I think those are the two matches that are running simultaneously with this one. If I'm not mistaken, there's one more as well. I'm not able to wrap my mind on it, but Nems had made a post yesterday on the CSGO India group, so you can go there and check out what other matches are happening simultaneously. While post the knife round, we're just seeing some slaughtering going around. We're just waiting on players to ready up. We just saw, in fact, JYP take the knife round, so they will be starting on the CT side, while Brutality, who are traditionally known to be a T-sided team, so nothing too much of significance was lost at this point, but we'll have to wait and see. It's very important that Brutality do take the pistol round, because that at least ensures that the subsequent couple of rounds is gonna be not as hard. So looks like we're gonna start off straight up with a hardcore push towards the B apartments, where we do see Egoist on the truck. So gonna spot out a few T's heading his way. Instant decapitation, and now Zesby needs to do a lot of work. He gets 2, he gets 3. Holy hell. 4. This is the ace clutch, boys. That's how you tap away. 1 taps, 6 of them, 5 of them connect, and Brutality, they get the bomb plant in that. So at least they've got that going, but boy oh boy, ZesBW, holy hell, that aim indeed, man. Shit. I just mentioned for a fact things. The skill level on some of these players is absolutely nasty, and Zizby just giving us a small repeat of what just happened. Return if possible, Akul. I'm so sorry though, I haven't yet fired up the replay system. I will be doing it in my future matches, but not today though. I will probably cut the ward up and put it up for later, so you can see those sweet one taps, but Zisby is back to doing what he's been doing. This time he's gonna get punished up. Pexar as well as... Okay, Waz has gone down as well. It's all down to Pexar. He's gonna get Zever there. It's down to a 2v1. Manages to pick up the MP9 as well. But Egoist is gonna immediately shut him down. 2-0. JYP are here and they mean business. Chronicler says that was unexpected. No man, JYP, we've seen them play. They are that is something pretty normal for them. You just cannot go for those aim duels up against some of these players. And Kunas is gonna immediately invest into the AWP, and Waz is gonna open things up in mid with a kill. Kunas is gonna reposition himself back towards connector at this point, and Rex is just going to come charging and goes for that spray down through the box. Not going to be able to land it. He, however, does finally manage to pick up the kill there, and they do manage to get the bomb down. Brutality, is this the round they've been waiting for? It is 2v5, and the call for the save comes in. Brutality get on the scorecard immediately, 2-1, and for the moment, though, they continue to hang with the 4 AKs and the Galil, but there was that AWP dropped up in connector. It would mean a lot if any of these guys can spot it out. There we go, they spot it out. Pexar recovers it, and that should be the AWP going to Rex in round number 4. Well, some of the boys in chat pretty much have already lost hope on Brutality, but their Brutality, they're not going to let their fans down. They're going to reply immediately back with the round, but it's important now that they start stringing a few rounds, because once JYP get their rhythm going, it's just going to get a lot harder. And it's gonna be Waz who's gonna head down back to mid. Rix with the AWP is taking it towards Palace this time around, while gonna commit 2 players up here. The boost comes into Zesby. Kunas takes the fall here. Uenta gets the opening pick, and Zever, he managed to get the frag. Zever is just gonna go charging in with that MP9. And unfortunate there, Rix whiffs the shot and gets taken down immediately for it. The question is though, can they get this bomb plant in? There is a rotate coming in through CD. Juventa is going to spot him out, goes for the spray. Doesn't manage to connect up just yet. They're going to go for the plant towards a main. And the retake is on now. It's going to be Zever with the AWP up in Palace. Venom does manage to get the better of Zevi there. Egoist takes a fall. It's all down to Zever on the AWP, and Brutality, despite losing 2 players right off the bat, they get the entry into the A-bomb site, and Venom is there with the cleanup. Juventa does walk into Zever's crosshair there, but I don't see any more rifles lost for Brutality. And as I say that, they're gonna give the chase, and Zever is just gonna clean house. 3 rifles dropped when Zever wasn't even contesting. That was expensive for Brutality. They don't have too much of a bank built up, so it's gonna hurt them hard. Rix, however, is going to invest straight back up into that AWP. Unfortunate for him, the last time around he went for that shot up from Palace, but they weren't expecting Zever rushing in with that MP9. He managed to get 2 frags and recover the AWP. So it was 2 and 3. Oh, if I'm not mistaken, that was an ace coming in from Zever in that round. We'll have to wait and see. I think that was an ace. So didn't win JYP the round though. Brutality were managed to level things up at 2-2. In fact, it's going to be an eco coming in for JYP now. So it's only Zever with the AWP that's carried over from the previous round. Egoist He knows there are T's coming his way. There's a nade coming. The flashbang does absolutely nothing, however. So, alright. Zeva's in the other end of town. Pexa gets the opening frag. Z, nope. Completely denied away there. Zeva does move back in with the AWP towards market. But it's going to be very hard here. Rex with the AWP. Does manage to get one there. PZK takes a fall. It's down to a 2v2. Knas has no armor. Just a P250 to work with. The bomb goes down very late in the round. He spots a player out. Goes for the flick. Doesn't manage to connect up here. Smoke comes in towards market. So Pexa is going to have to stand his ground here. Are they going to go in for the sweet take? Kunis does manage to get Pexa in the backline, so it's down to a 1v2. Rex lands the shot onto Kunis. It's down to a 1v1 here. Zever, he gets spotted out here. Rex plays the patience game. And he lands the shot onto Zever as well. Well played, Rex. And we did spot out earlier on chat. Shashank mentioned the fact that Rex needs to completely explode into this map for Brutality to stand a chance, and he comes in with a wonderful 2v1 clutch there, giving Brutality the lead 3-2. But it was at the end of the day an eco coming in. It was only Zever with that saved up AWP, and it came down to a 1v2. So again, Brutality do not manage to get any resemblance of economy going their way, and that's going to hurt them in the future. Let's go ahead and quickly check that out. It's going to be 2 alive, none alive, and oops, a big spray down coming in from Zesby as well as Zever, and Juventa does manage to get the kill onto Zesby and make his way towards bench. While oh, we do see a disconnect coming in from one of the CTs here. Zever coming in off B short is gonna leave Juventa here, while Was is gonna be looking at market. Was gets the kill there, and it's all down to Zever, who's at B short at the moment, and it does look like Brutality know exactly where they're coming from. Juventa, however, takes the fall down to a 1v1 here. Was versus Zever, but Was does manage to get the jump there on the spray down. Brutality are gonna take a 2-round lead here, 4-2. Is this the start of things to come for Brutality here and Indian Counter-Strike in general? JYP Gaming, one of, if not one of the topmost, they're definitely a tier 1 Asian team to be reckoned with, and Brutality already 6 rounds in, have a 2-round lead. Hopefully they can continue this momentum towards the latter part of this first half and the match in whole, but we'll have to wait and see. It does look like it's going to be an eco coming in now for JYP Gaming. Money is about, I'd say about 2,500 to 3,000 across the board, so they don't even have enough to muster up for mass. They can only go for an SMG buy, and especially with that UMP nerf coming in, I don't see that being a viable option at this point. So how's the buy looking like for Brutality? It's 3 AKs, 2 UMPs. They've got the read perfectly on the economy here. Juventa as well as Pexa do not invest into rifles. Instead, they're going to be looking to farm up some hard cash here, especially that now that they've not been able to keep too many members and too many rifles alive in the previous rounds. While for JYP, it's gonna be only upgraded pistols. Armor out on 3 players. Zesby is immediately gonna get flashed up and taken down. No answers whatsoever. The entry comes in towards the B bomb site. Rix as well as Pexa chime in. Rix gets 2. Pexa wants more. He's going on the hunt here, but it's gonna take up a much more defensive stand here. Switches to the Glock, and just tap. He's gonna go down. Zever is going to be the last man alive as Rex does manage to land the shot. Zever gets one, 1v2. He does have armor available and now an AK, so Still very doable. No kit though. So with time running out, he needs to go, and he needs to go right now. Smoke comes in. He's gonna spam away through the smoke. It's gonna allow him to maneuver all the way to bench. He's gonna check a parts, but little did he account for the second T there in the corner near truck. And Brutality. Another very expensive anti-eco round. They lose about 3 weapons there. Came down to a 1v2. They managed to keep grinding these rounds out regardless. But this is pretty much the first time that we're going to see JYP go in with a massive buy in the double op setup. And what is this I'm seeing? Both ops are gonna be in B. Wow, that's interesting to say the least. And it's gonna be Waz. We've seen him pushing out mid 2-3 times aggressively, but this time around we do see the patience coming in. They don't want to move into the unknown there and lose players right off the bat. They're just fishing for info at this point. And the AWP aggressive from Kunas up in B apartments. And smokes being lined up here. That's going to be the connector smoke. There's the CT smoke coming in. This seems to be a fake here. Bomb is making its way towards B. There is Kunas with the AWP. He's gonna spot out a player there. Yes, he manages to get the kill onto Uventure. Flicks up, is gonna miss that out. And is gonna hide in the corner, is not revealing himself. He peeks into Rix there, and Rix is gonna have absolutely no problems landing that shot. It's down to Zasby. Zasby's not gonna miss it though. Manages to drop Rix there. The bomb is on the rotate now. And it should be coming through Connector, and Venom is gonna take the fall there. Zasby showing us that his prowess with the AWP is pretty up there as well with the remainder of his team. So 5 and 3, JYP, that double op setup working for them. And oh, they did manage to recover one of the ops, so it's gonna be only a single op onto Kunas this time around. The Zever is gonna be playing up the MP9 up and personal in A main, while Venom as well as Waz are gonna be heading up through Palace here. PZ Kid is in a perfect position to stop this. He even has the Molotov out. He's gonna spot 1T, takes one down, takes 2 down, spots out the third one, takes the third one down as well. Zever as well as PZ Kid there. With the cleanup, a very clean anti-eco coming in. And Brutality do not get too much out of that round. They still manage to hold up a round lead. It is 4-5. A 1-round lead, but now we see JYP slowly picking the pace up. And looks like it's double eco territory. In fact, it's gonna be 5 Tech 9s here for Brutality, and Kunas with the AWP up in B apartments takes up an aggressive stand. More T's coming his way. That pulls the nade out, goes for the flick. The nade's gonna be enough, but Venom, he's gonna just come charging in there. Takes Kunas' head off. Venom gets 2. Venom just absolutely refuses to let go of these rounds. He's gonna get 3 kills here. It's all down to Egoist and Zever. What on earth is happening? Juventa down Zever, and it's down to Egoist. 1v2. Gun to the face. Does manage to bring Venom down, but Juventa with the clutch. And Brutality, they do manage to make that pistol armor by work. And they pretty much re-secure back their 2-round lead with very minimal investment. And holy hell, just look at the frags here. Juventa has been a little slow to start off, but in that round we saw him get some of the most clutch frags to win Brutality. The 10th round of the match, while Venom, he was the star of that round there, gets 3 opening frags. 2 of them allow Brutality the entry onto the B bomb site, while on JYP you can see PZ Kid Kunis Ego is sitting on just 13 kills between them, while Zesby is on 12 and Zever is on 15. So those 2 alone have been doing the brunt of work for JYP. And Rix is going to reinvest back into that AWP. Is he going to get the fight up against Zever? No, Zever is going to be looking at A main here. Smoke comes out towards B short, but Rix is not going to commit up just yet. It's going to be Venom who's going to walk across mid. Just literally no mid control coming in just yet. That is Zesby playing in connector. He needs to be careful if these T's come charging in. That AWP is not the best of weapons to be holding at that angle. I'm pretty sure he can hear Rix at this moment scoping in. And he's going to take a much more defensive position now towards connector entrance. He spots the player out, goes for the flick. It's not going to connect in just yet. And Juventa is going to go charging up. And PZ Kid, flash comes in. Zesby with the AWP needs to be careful. They're coming through connector. He manages to get the kill onto Wuz. And Juventa gets one, but it's going to be the last man alive. He's going to get taken down by Zesby. A very nice hold off the A-bomb site coming in for JYP there. Brutality decide to go all through connector and 1 through A main. Player through A main immediately gets taken down by Zesby, and the cleanup crew from JYP Gaming on point. 5 and 6 as JYP are going to move back towards this double op setup of theirs. Kunis is going to take that AWP towards mid. And don't see Brutality going for the contest this time around. There is Pexar with that Tech 9 trying to get that spam through the corner. It's not going to be effective, to say the least. Egoist does manage to drop that nade down. And a very deep smoke as well. So the 3 T's huddled up, make that 4 in fact in kitchen now. And it does look like when the push comes to shove, they're gonna go in, and the first shot, Kunis lands it on Pexer, but AWP is gonna get 1, but Rix does manage to come in with the kills there, and Kunis is gonna be coming in through a market now. It's down to a 3v2. Smoke coming in, there's a small gap in the smoke, and Brutality needs to be careful. Rix with the AWP, 18 points of health, no armor, 2v2, still doable. The man who's known for his proficient usage of the big green has it trained towards market. And there's a spam coming in from the back lines, and now Rix has almost no room to work with here. 1v2, can he clutch this out? There's a few angles that he needs to clear out now. There's no diffuse coming in. Oh, there's no time in fact. I thought the bomb was planted. It did get... oh, I didn't have X-rays on. I'm sorry. My bad. Thanks for pointing that out, ESL India. It's my bad. But, yep. I thought for a fact the bomb did go down. I think Juventa got fragged away there just as the bomb was going down, and... unfortunate for Brutality. 6 and 6. And this is something that I've seen the JYP do twice now. They go in with the double op setup, but they not carry it forward. Goes for the flick there. Kunis is gonna miss out. Go for the shot. Go for the shot. Nope. He's gonna whip that a little as Brutality, they've gone in for the force buy. They do have the UMP, a couple of pharmacists and a couple of AKs. Smoke comes in, and they just gonna come swarming out. And Juventa goes down. No, not Juventa, sorry. Rix as well as Venom go down. Juventa finally does take the fall. And a flawless round coming in from JYP there. 7 and 6. JYP, I think it's for the second time that they've taken the lead this game after that initial pistol round win. So it's been a long time coming. Brutality, however, their money is all over the place. It's only about 1,500 to 2,000 across, and they have to go in for an eco here. There's armor out only on Juventa. Upgraded pistols around the board, and it does look like it's going to be a throwaway round coming in. Texas just going to come swarming in, and there is Egoist on the B-bomb side, just going to mow them down as they roll in. Rix as well as Pexer go down, and Juventa holding up a parts here. Egoist wants to give this chase. He needs to be aware, needs to be careful. There is Venom, in fact, on the big loop around, who does manage to get the jump on Zeller. And Zesby spots him out up at Sniper Nest, and it's down to Juventa. 1v4. 1 minute on the clock. He does have time remaining. He does have control of the bomb as well, but Egoist is in position here. As soon as Juventa steps out and jumps down, it's pretty much all but done here. 40 seconds on the clock now. Juventa finally drops down. Gonna spot out Egoist, but Egoist is not gonna miss that all day. Rips his head clean off, and JYP 8 and 6 now, moving into the last round of the first half. This is the DreamHack Masters SEA quarterfinal game between Brutality and JYP. Brutality got off to a hot start, but the last few rounds we've seen JYP slowly claw their way back into this game and eventually retake the lead. But it's gonna be looking like there's gonna be no ops out. It's gonna be just 5 AKs. They do have some utility to work with here, and Kunas with the AWP is gonna get one, but immediately gets traded away there. And a spray coming in from does do some damage, but it is in fact Venom who manages to open things up there, and it is still a 3v3. So there's a lot of weight on Juventa here to get the frag onto Egoist. The Molotov coming in is going to give away their positions here. Egoist playing it off bench. There is a rotate coming in as well, but Egoist gets the jump onto Juventa there. Spots was crossing over to Van, and was just patiently playing it out, but he's finally gonna get sprayed down. It's all down to Venom, who's coming down B short 1v3, but Zever is gonna get the frag there from Sniper Nest. 9 and 6 at the end of the first half. JYP, I'd say 9 and 6 is still a very even Steven half, considering it was JYP on the CT side, but the way JYP have been playing in the last 4 or 5 rounds in that half, it's gonna be very scary for Brutality. They need to get back their momentum, and they need to pretty much replicate what Zesby did in the opening pistol round to ensure that they take it this time around. They do invest into one smoke and a couple of flashbangs. And Zesby is going to be pushing up through. Oh, as I say that, Rix is going to open things up with a kill. He's going to get 2, tapping away. Was takes a fall as well. It's all down to PZ Kid, and Was is going to drop him as well. And Brutality, almost a flawless round coming there in the pistol round. Something that they needed to restart and kick their confidence back in motion, and hopefully they can string together a couple more rounds and level it up. Only time will tell. And is there going to be a force buy coming in? Nope. JYP Gaming, they do not get the bomb blunt in, but they decide to go in with a full eco regardless. And it's going to be a rush coming in through mid. Rix is going to spot them out there. And it's going to take a little bit of a chip damage. Doesn't look like he's going to repeat that anytime soon. But Zesby tapping away with that Glock there. The jumping shot coming in from Rix. He manages to get 2 kills there. Bomb goes down as well. Wuz chimes in. He's going to go rushing up towards mid. They know exactly where Zever is playing from. And, another clean round coming in from Brutality. They managed to keep all 5 alive again. So, no deaths in the last 2 rounds for Team Brutality. 8 and 9 now on the cusp of leveling the match up. JYP, however, seems to have some different plans themselves. They are gonna go in with the force by 2 AKs, 2 Galils, and the Farmers out on Zever. Rix, however, is gonna immediately invest back into that AWP. And JYP, for the moment, they are hanging around 3 towards A slope. And Juventa is going to be playing close from Firebox here in the A-bomb site. And it does look like that's where the push is going to come down. Rix with the AWP is going to get Kunas on his way in. And that's the opening frag going to Brutality. He's going to get flashed up for the moment though. He's getting shot from Connector. Juventa is not going to spot him out. 2 kills coming his way and slow on the trigger there. Rix is going to get punished up as well. And it's down to Venom as well as Pexar. 2v4. Long spray on coming in from Pexar. Does manage to get the better of PZK. 3v2 still doable. No kits, however, just yet on any of these CTs. So time might become an issue moving forward. Venom switches over to the AWP. In fact, get shot in the back there. Zesby, he's gonna get the clean up here on Pexar as well as Venom and JYP. They make that force by work. 10 and 8 now. Brutality, how's the money looking? It's Rix who's suffering a lot, especially that since he had invested into the AWP the last time around. So he's gonna have only $1,600. Venom with the 2-8. 3-9-3-3-3-1 between Wuz, Pexar and Juventa. So it's gonna have to be the eco. They are gonna invest into armor on a couple of players as well as the kit on Juventa. So Kunas with the AWP. It's gonna see it coming in here, but it's in fact Zesby who opens things up onto Rix. And what a shot onto Venom trying to jump spot there. And he misses sitter this time around onto Pexar. He's gonna get the flick, however, and that is the B-bomb site completely open. No chance at a retake whatsoever. 2v5. Wuz is going to try and attempt that, but with the Molotov coming in as well as Juventa taking the fall, it's gonna be curtains at least for this round for Brutality. 11 and 8 now. JYP. That room for error for Brutality is slowly but surely closing out. And 5 rounds away now for JYP from that semi-final berth. So Brutality, they can at best lose 2 or 3 rounds now, and from that point on it's gonna be almost impossible to come back in. Rix moves up mid with that AWP towards Connector. He's gonna spot the player out, gets the shot onto Zever, and the opening frag going to Brutality here. Kunas is going to open things up himself in B apartments here with a kill onto Pexar. He's going to drop down. Smoke towards market door. And bomb still hasn't made its way towards B there. They have to go on the big loop around to pick that up. It's what Zesby is doing. It's down at high mid. So Juventa already on the flank here is making his way towards T-spawn. He can spot Zever out, but no, he doesn't manage to land that opening shot. And Zesby is going to breathe a sigh of relief there. That was him with the C4. If he did get taken down there, it was done and dusted. Not was. He gets the kill there. Brutality. They managed to grind that round out. It was also important for them. And barely get it. 9 and 11 now. 2-round lead. JYP are going to have no issues reinvesting back into a full buy. It's going to be... Oh, it's in fact not the full buy coming in. They do have enough in terms of the rifles and the AWP, but look at the utility. It's pretty much only Zesby as well as Zever who have some resemblance of utility. No utility on the remaining 3 Ts, so... Stream is offline? I don't think that's the case. No, I still see the stream up. I think your internet might have died down. Do give me a spam in chat, the rest of you guys, if my stream is actually down. Alright. Might have been a small glitch there. Not really sure what just happened, but yeah, it is going to be Rix back on the AWP. He's going to switch things out now. He's going to come through underpass. He's going to get burnt up a little, down to 88 points of health. And did he spot Kunis on the oh, it's not Kunis, it was in fact Zesby, if I'm not mistaken. And okay, Kunis with the AWP up at market. Oh, the Rix up in play there, just gonna mow down Kunis there, just staring at Abyss like, what just freaking hit me? And Egoist, however, is going to take some damage. Is going to be coming in through A slope. Juventa is in prime position here to stop this. It's not been spotted out. Juventa does get the spray down on 1, gets it on 2. But that's going to be it, as Zesby does manage to get the kill onto Juventa there. Rix has already taken a fall down to a 2v2. Bomb goes down. It's up to Venom and Pexa on the retake. Venom coming in through connector here. Molly goes off towards Firebox. It's going to force Zesby out, but Zesby is going to take Pexa down on the way out. Is that the round for Brutality lost? Yes, it is. Zesby with the cleanup. And they immediately pick up the subsequent round here. 12 and 9. JYP. Aye. 4 rounds now between them and a semi-final berth. Zesby is gonna head up mid. We do see B-Shot smoked off at this moment. Kunis with the AWP is moving in, but it's PZ Kid who's gonna open things up with a frag up at underpass. He does spot out Juventa there as well. Flashbang comes in. They're gonna get blinded white here. And they know he's gonna stay and take the fight. Yes, he is. He goes for that wild spray. Now it's not gonna connect it. But meanwhile, they do get the entry onto the B bomb site here. And with only Pexa as well as Was alive, it looks almost undoable at this point. Pexa is just gonna come in through the smoke and get decapitated instantly. In fact, the body shot, so no decapitation this time around. But in all seriousness, though, it's all down to Was. Shashank says, Zesby, God, indeed, man. He's been playing absolutely out of his mind here today. 31 frags in the first 22 rounds. That is a Herculean feat, to say the least. And Was now. So gonna spot out Zever, and Zever denies him. Even the save there. 13 and 9 now. Brutality. They do not have the money. There is money on Juventa and Rix if they want to invest into rifles, but there's going to be no utility. And it's probably going to be only FAMAS among the 3 remaining CTs there. So the best decision here is going to be to go for that save. And that is going to put JYP on 14 rounds. Absolutely no room for error now for Brutality. The one throwaway round, and they pretty much need to win all the rounds from that point on if they want to take this in regulation time. The unpause does come in. What's the buys looking like? It's 4 rifles and the AWP on Kunis for JYP. While Brutality, they're going to invest into only upgraded pistols. Are we going to see a stack? Yes, it's going to be a 3 towards A. Rix is going to... Oh boy. Yes, see Kunis just come charging in. Pexar, you're looking the wrong way, son. And he's going to walk over the Molotov. Because why the hell not? And the Rix does come charging in with that CZ. But he's gonna go down regardless. Uwenta putting that deagle to use. He's gonna get 2 kills, but that excitement was only short-lived as PZ Kid is gonna restore normalcy there. And JYP now 14-9 on the verge of match point. It's do or die now for Brutality, and Rex is gonna have the big green. The AWP comes out. Kit out on Uwenta. Smoke comes in towards B shot. He's going to rattle off a couple of shots. What's a great play coming in towards the B bomb site. Egoist is going to get hit by a nade. He's going to come up regardless, but he gets taken down by Venom here. And he's going to get shot from 2 different angles. Venom is going to compute an angle, but with the AWP does manage to pick up the kill. And what a B shot. Pexar takes a fall as well. It's down to a 3v3. Zesby dangerously low with only 12 points of health. It's retake time now for Brutality. The 2 players coming in from Market. And down goes Uwenta, but Was comes charging in. Spots 1 player out. Not the best of ranges for the pistol. He goes down as well. It's down to a 1v1. It's Was versus Zever. Dever is going to come out and he gets the frag. Unfortunate for Brutality. JYP are going to hit match point here. 1 round away from the semifinals. They did have the chance at Brutality. It was down to a 2v2. Rix gets the frag, immediately gets traded away. Zever, who did step up with the 2v1 clutch there for JYP. And Brutality, they're just gonna have to go all in regardless here. It's gonna be 4 for Masses, and Uwenta is only gonna have the deagle up. Smoke goes in towards in here, and Zever is playing off Palace for the moment. He's just gonna rattle off a nade there and fall back. PC Kid has managed to make his way all the way to upper mid. Smoke being lined up by Zever as well as Zesby. Might be an A hit coming in after all. Egoist is going to lead the charge rather here. Venom gets the opening frag. And Rix is just going to step out into the open and get a frag there. But Uwenta, is he going to go pushing through? Nope. There's Venom up at stairs. Needs to be careful here. He's going to stare into 3 players. He gets the straight on. Bomb down. 2 down. Almost the 3rd one down as well as. But Zever is there to drop Venom down to a 1v2. Can he clutch it out and give JYP the victory right here? Or are Brutality going to survive yet another down? Yes, they are. He pulls the Molotov out and the timing from Uwenta on point. Keeps Brutality in it for another round. 10-5. They need to win another 5 rounds on the trot to force overtime. And does look like they've managed to get at least another round of breathing space as JYP. They're going to go in with just pistol buy here. Pistol armor rather. Kunis and PZ Kid don't have an armor as well, so Brutality might be able to sneak yet another round here, unless those Tech 9s go ham, which we have actually seen Brutality themselves pull off. You see the smoke coming in towards Palace. Kunis is just gonna, it's in fact Zesby who comes out and immediately takes the fall, but Egoist with that Tech 9 does manage to get one. Zeba chimes in with yet another one himself. He manages to recover up the rifle as well. He does have armor to work with both these players, so any recovered rifle might prove to be a big problem here. But Rix with the AWP shuts down Egoist down to a 1v3, and Zeba is not going to be able to get much done with just the Tech 9 there. 11 to 15 now. JYP still have 4 match points. But what Brutality does have is the full set of nades. Unfortunately, Venom though is gonna have to make do with only a UMP, and the AWP is gonna make its way towards the truck at B by the looks of things this time around. Gonna take up an aggressive stance as well. He wants to take up this fight against Zesby. He goes for the first part. Middle of nowhere. Goodness. Oh my lord. He manages to get the kill there. But Venom, why you do this? He takes down Rix with the nade there. That's just... yeah, they just brought a smile to my face. But in all reality, that shouldn't really be happening. Venom mistimes the nade there. Takes down Rix. Not before he did get the kill onto Kunis. So it's down to a 4v3 in fact now. Man advantage for the T's. Venom does recover up the AWP. And they do manage to... if they do decide rather to take it towards the A-bomb site, he's gonna have to do a lot of work. The 3 remaining CTs, this was up at CT. Venom is going to be playing from Market, while Juventa is on the big loop around coming in towards B aparts. So we might see the T's having absolutely no option now but to go in. Venom with the AWP. There's the rotate coming in from Waz as well. Venom is going to miss out. Zever with the headshot. And spray coming in from Waz. Waz is down as well. It's all down to Juventa. 1v4 to try and keep Brutality in it, but Egoist is gonna send JYP through to the semi-finals. And unfortunate there, Brutality put up a wonderful fight. I know for a fact there were a few viewers who were saying on chat that it's gonna be 16-0. Brutality did manage to hit double digits. That's a wonderful showing coming in from the Indian squad there, but they end up a little short. JYP, they won the rounds that were needed, and they are going to be moving into the semi-finals. There's a Shade Slayer. Thank you so much for all the viewers who tuned in. Do not forget to leave a subscribe. It goes a long way in supporting me, and I will be bringing to you a lot more casts, a lot more casual streams, and a lot more content in general, almost on a daily basis. So do subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in. But I will be having more matches coming away. There is one more match left for the day. It's at 6:30 p.m. There's still another hour to go before we begin. It is going to be Team JHS going up against Recca Esports. So do tune in for that match. But for now, it's going to be a short break. Goodbye.
Far away. ocean sea is red. Till you discover it is within each other to forgive and make amends. If I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong instead. 'Cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were the one. And I can't wait to see you again. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. 'Cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were the one. And I can't wait to see you
like a Hellcat.
I'll never forget this day.
I'll never forget this day. Yes, I am happy on this island. Wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave. I'm in a tropic club.
alone. And we'll chase the night, race all of these broken dreams in flight, and we'll fly. We'll fly away, away, away. Yeah, we'll
Jack it up.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on.
hideaway. I'll be your escape. Look up and feel the shifting winds tossing us around again. Hold tight, you're ready to begin, and just levitate.
face. My heart is empty and unguided. I'm blind leading chase. Thought I had a plan with you and me. Was the villain of my own dream, breaking me down to my knees.
We could be holding up our light. We could be fighting for what's right. Or we could be falling to pieces. Under the bridge of fire burns, somewhere the pages start to turn, and somebody whispers, I need this. I will do anything just to make you see. Don't apologize, what's in your dreams. Maybe this time will be different. It's only us. It's only us. It's only us tonight.
secrets. We're encouraged like a second skin. The kids are all dying. We're dying to believe again. Run through the open streets. We take what is needed. They say you're only young ones, but we live for it, we die for it, we live for it forever. They say you're only young ones, but we live for it, we live for it, we live for it forever. We can dream all night till the sun rises. They say you're only young ones, but we live for it, we die for it, we live for it forever.
Alright folks, welcome everybody to this DreamHack Masters quarterfinal match of the C qualifier. It is going to be JHS going up against Recca Esports. I'm Shadeslayer, now the caster for this game. And we just witnessed Recca take the pistol round, and do expect them to swap over to the CT side, and there you go. They're going to be starting on the CT side, and JHS, they have their work cut out here. No jokes whatsoever. It's going to be a super hard game for them. So as we wait for players to ready up and get this game on its way, please do go ahead and subscribe to my channel, the one I'm casting on right now. It's Shade Player. Means a lot, goes a long way to support us, and I'll be bringing to you rather a lot of casts, a lot of casual streams almost on a daily basis moving forward. So do hit that subscribe button. But yep, we're waiting on a couple of players to ready up. We just witnessed earlier today Brutality go up against JYP Gaming, and yes, Brutality did go down at the end, but they managed to take 11 rounds of JYP, and I think that's a very commendable task, and we have a lot of hopes for Brutality moving forward. JHS. You gotta get the casual life in just before match does go live. All right. It is gonna be Recca on the CT side. They're gonna start off with 4 sets of armor and a diffuse kit onto Rousseau. When smoke comes out, there's UN coming in through a main, and Lavzera is gonna lead the charge of, and they do manage to make it all the way down to CT here, where Frost Misty, in fact it's Russo who steps in with the headshot. That trades coming in. Harsh gets one, but it's down to a 2v3. Nepu as well as UN gonna be the last two alive. Nepu has absolutely no idea where the gunfire is even coming from. UN needs to be careful. I'm sure he's heard this, and he gets the headshot onto front Misty. We shouldn't have gone for that peek there. All he literally had to do was buy time, but he goes up for that firefight up against Crazy Guy, who lands the headshot, has more than enough time in the world to get the defuse in, and Recca are going to take the pistol round here to start off this quarterfinal game. GHS meanwhile did manage to get the bomb plant in, so this is going to be a full eco coming in. They'll be able to invest into AKs for round number 3, while Recca, they're going to go with 2 rifles, the M4 and the Farmers, and 3 sets of UMPs. Looks like this may be a B rush coming in here at this point. This Crazy Guy who's playing in up in personal at a part. He has a Molotov ready as well. Flashbangs out from front Misty. And there you go. There's the rotate coming in. Russo! Holy hell. He's gonna get 2. He's gonna get 3. And it's gonna leave Juven, the last man alive here. He's gonna get hunted down by Crazy Guy, who gets the spray down. Off with your head. And Recca, quick 2-0 there. Russo, man. They just come swarming in through underpass, and he just mows them down. And there you go. It's the 5 AKs coming in. Not much in terms of utility, but they do have enough to work with. 4 smokes, a lot of flashbangs, a nade, and Frost Misty is going to be playing up at aggressive shot there. Russo is going to open things up with the kill. He just jumps down from sniper nest by the looks of things. He manages to get 1 kill, immediately gets traded away there. Front Misty is going to fall back. Excurate is going to be playing in from connector. Harsh up at high mid, and looks like he wants to try and make something happen here, but he needs to be aware. He's pretty much he pretty much has 2 CTs, 1 on each side. If he does want to make that play, Nepu looking for any pushes through B apartments. Bomb is slowly making its way through CT spawn and back towards T spawn rather, and back towards A, where we do have Sis as well as Excurate holding up. Harsh is gonna come peeking in through the corner and decapitates Excurate. Is that the entry that JHS were looking for into the A bomb side? They do have the man advantage, and Sis is gonna have people swarming in on both sides. He goes for the square down. He's gonna get one, but immediately traded away. It's all down to Crazy Guy now. 1v3. Harsh is gonna spot him out and gets the jump, and JHS get themselves onto the board. 1 and 2. Pretty much came down to Harsh there, getting that opening pick and connector, which allows JHS to go for that split into A, and they managed to overwhelm the solo CT there on the bomb site. Close out the round, but Recca gonna immediately reply back with a double op setup onto Crazy Guy as well as Excurate. They need to be careful. Frost Misty rather is going to be moving into ladder room at this point. We do have 2 players coming in from Underpass for JHS, Star as well as Nepu. Let's see if they go for this boost here. They need to be careful. Excurate with that op from Sniper Nest. Frost Misty sees a shot coming his way, is able to move out of his spots. More players there up at Underpass. Russo, he wants to go in aggressive here. Star is going to be looking the wrong way, and they get the opening frag. Beautifully baited out. And Harsh, what a shot onto Excurate. Takes his head off. Excurate trying to go for the pick with the AWP. Plays a little greedy there and gets punished for it. And Crazy Guy is going to reply back with a kill. And that does give the man advantage back to the CTs. Frost Misty chimes in with a kill himself. And now it's all down to Yuven as well as Nepu. Yuven playing enough Palace. And Nepu is going to be lining up a smoke here. He's going to be going in towards connector / jungle. Even with the pop flash, it's gonna come in. It's gonna spot a player. Oh, wonderful headshot. Make that 2 kills, but Sis as well as Russo were there for the trades. And JHS unable to sneak that round away. Recca get on to 3 and 1. They managed to keep both the ops alive as well. It's gonna go back to Crazy Guy as well as Excurate. Sis is going to decide to go with the UMP, and Frost Misty as well as Russo. Okay, Russo does have the M4. Frost Misty will have to make do with just a FAMAS, while JHS, they're going to go with an Eco. Yeah, they have money pretty much only on Star, so no reason to go in for the investment just yet. So it's probably going to be a hard Eco. We might see Star dropping over a couple of pistols, but that's gonna be the extent of the buy for JHS this round. Pause comes in at pause from JHS, so I'm not sure if they're debating whether they want to go in for the first buy. Nabu as well as Advait. Hello, welcome to the stream. For all the people who are just tuning in, this is Recca Esports versus JHS in the quarterfinals of the DreamHack SEA qualifier. It's a best of 1. Winner goes through to the semifinals. Earlier today we saw Brutality put up a strong fight up against JYP, but they end up short. 11-16 was the scoreline there. The resume does come in. Back to the double ops we go. Last time we saw, in fact, Excurate play up a little, I'd say, greedy up in mid. He goes for the peak And Harsh had absolutely no problems getting the headshot from upper mid there. Let's see if this time around though, if he's going to take up a much more passive position. He does have the shiny new Dragon Lore style points. But you see the slow push coming in through B apartments here. There's 4 T's. Crazy guy with the AWP. Not the most ideal of weapons when you do have the T's coming your way. But you never know, man. You never know. We saw Coldzera pull off multiple kills with the ops there. So he's gonna go up aggressive. Oh, this might work against Crazy Guy when the push comes to shove. He's gonna pull out the Molotov. Oh, he manages to land it there. He spots 1 T on the rotate, and that should be Crazy Guy backing out at least at this point. The T's continue to hold their ground here. Oh, what a flick onto Star. He drops him down. And Frost Misty has come in as well. He's going to spot out the second player. Takes down Lovezera. Spots out a third. Goes for the flick. Not going to land it. No scope as well. Frost Misty chimes in. And that is the shutdown of JHS here. Recca and Crazy Guy going crazy there. Woof. He misses the long flick, but he lands the no scope. And Frost Misty, he had his buddies back there. 2 kills. And Recca 4 and 1. GHS are going to go in with the buy this time around. They did eco the previous one out, so they'll have 4 AKs and the Galil out on Nepu. And looks like they're going to show early presence towards A here with pretty much only Lovezera playing very defensive, looking for any aggressive push from the CTs through mid, but looks like that's not going to be the case. Early peek coming in from who is it? Excurate, and he's just going to fall the way back. So CT is also showing a lot of presence towards A here. They have 3 players in position, and Excurate is going to be playing in from connector. So that's 4 players that they have in A. Juven is going to be up in Palace. Going to pull the smoke out. Oh, they are going to go in and set up for A smokes here at this point. While Lovezera is going to be left all on his own. Flashbangs coming in. Cess is blinded up. Rousseau is blinded up. And Frost Misty is going to be playing in from jungle. Excurate in connector has been smoked off for the moment. Sis has a lot of players coming in his way. He does have the UMP. He's trying to maneuver in through. He's going to spot out Star, but he's going to get immediately traded away. Long spray down coming in from Rousseau. He's going to get taken down by UN. It's down to Frost Misty, who takes a fall as well. Crazy Guy with the AWP. He spots one player out. He takes down UN. And that is the bomb carrier down there. He's going to get the bomb plant regardless, as Crazy Guy decides to maneuver in through. Snipeness drops down to connector entrance here. 1v2. Harsh as well as Lovezera. Can they hold this off? Harsh is playing in from a slope. Lovezera up at CT, while Crazy Guy comes in from connector. So the crossfire is set up. He's not going to have his work cut out. It's going to be very difficult. The smoke comes in, and that's pretty much going to reveal his position here. He gets the Molotov off towards a slope. He taps away with the CZ. He gets the kill onto Harsh here. Is he going to get the defuse in? He's going to try and stick it down. But the op play coming in from Lovezera. He lands the kill. And JHS came oh so close to blowing that round as well. But the clutch does come in JHS. Second round on the board now. 4-2. And money on Recca. It's not looking good. Rousseau has only $3,500 to work with, and they're going to go in with the buy regardless. It's going to be the FAMAS for Rousseau, while his buddies are going to have the M4 out. Almost non-existent utility. It's only 3, in fact 2 players who have utility on Recca. While the side of GHS, they're going to have 4 rifles and the AWP, but it's only a couple of FAMASas on Nepu and Star. Love Zera is the first one to take a fall. Goes down to Crazy Guy, who goes pushing in through Gear Parts yet again. He's going to swap off and collect the AWP back. So, not a good start to the round for JHS, who again are playing it nice and slow. They want to try and work A yet again. At Kunal, Jihadi Jeff. Hey man, welcome. So Brutality's match got over at 5:30 p.m. Earlier today, where they went up against JYP Gaming and lost it 16-11. So you can watch that VOD. Once this match is done, the VOD will go up on my YouTube channel, so you can come down and watch the earlier part of this VOD where you can get to catch the Brutality game. But as I say that, Russo joins into the party. There are 2 players spray down, and it's all down to UN now. 12 points of health. All alone here in Palace. It's gonna get hunted down pretty soon by the looks of things. Russo wants to give the chase. Frost Misty is gonna watch out the Palace entrance here. The bomb is dropped just outside A main. And Sis thinking about trying to make play. No. Looks like they are more than happy letting UN save this AK moving forward. 5-2 now. Recca resume back from where they had left off, and on the way they've pretty much managed to bankrupt JHS as well. That's their round loss bonus reset. UN is probably going to be the only guy with any resemblance of weaponry this round. That AK that he did manage to save from the previous one, it's going to be hard eco coming in, a Tech 9, a couple of P250s, Nepu even running with just the Glock. So gonna be pretty much a throwaway round here. Crazy Guy with the AWP. Be a parts. In fact, it's X-Curate who opens things up. And Crazy Guy, I thought he saw a pixel there. The Molotov is gonna come in, but Crazy Guy is gonna go ahead and hold his ground here. Spots a player out, and he manages to take Harsh's head apart from his body there. Clean shot coming in. And Star takes a fall as well. It's shooting practice at this point for Crazy Guy. And bomb is slowly making its way back. I think it's going to come down mid. Nepu wants to take this firefight up against Russo. Russo manages to bring him down. And that's going to be Love Zera left. Last man alive, who does manage to land the headshot onto Sis. He's going to spot out Russo coming his way. But Russo from underpass. It's going to be on point. 6-2 to Recca now. And slowly but surely building momentum. And that is something that JHS definitely cannot let Recca do. Else they might see this game just slip away from their grasp at a moment's notice. It's going to be double eco territory by the looks of things for JHS. And again, just upgraded pistols, nothing more. And this time around, though, it does look like they want to try and make a move towards A. And Harsh, what are you doing, son? Not the best place to be planning anything. And Russo's gonna get 1. Russo's gonna get 3. Russo's gonna get 4. This is gonna mop up some eco frags here. Crazy Guy is gonna pull out the CZ and take down Love Zera. 7-2 to Recca now. Hardly had to break a sweat there. It was granted it was an eco coming in from JHS, but they're going to be able to invest in here. Immediately you do see Love Zera going for that AWP. And looks like he wants to take that AWP towards B. It's something a Crazy Guy has been doing over and over again. This time around, though, he's going to set up shop towards B short. Interesting position to say the least. But as I say that, Love Zera opens things up with a kill onto Russo. I think that was at underpass. So, man advantage to JHS. Let's see if they can convert this into a round win here. Frost Misty is going to take up a much more defensive position up in the B-bomb side. Crazy Guy wants to go pushing up. And what? How? How on earth did he miss that? And he's going to jump across and spot Love Zera out there as well. Meanwhile, Star gets the frag onto X-Curate there. Brings it to a 3v5. And as they set up for A-smokes here, it's going to be a lot on Sis as well as Crazy Guy. Sis cannot just walk away with 1 or 2 kills here. He needs to get at least... yeah, I'd say 2 would be good. 2 is the bare minimum. He's going to get 1, but immediately loves it over the AWP. He's going to close it out. It's down to Crazy Guy and Frost Misty. Crazy Guy is going to get held up. Oh, he comes peeking in through the corner and Love Zera is going to land the shot. It's all down to Frost Misty now. Edge of the smoke. Love Zera there with the 4K to give JHS their third round on the board. 7-3. And they need a lot more from... the team here, if in the first half, if they realistically want to stand a chance of taking this game moving forward. And double up setup, X-Curate as well as Crazy Guy. Crazy Guy lands the shot onto UN. Hey Kunal, if you want to give the link, you can go ahead and give it, man. I have no problems whatsoever. If he's a Brutality fanboy, he deserves to go and watch that game instead. So, Crazy Guy doing crazy things with the AWP. Gonna get 2 quick kills there, pushing in, and boy oh boy, 17 points of health. Harsh does get spotted out by Frost Misty. Trying to desperately get the spam going, but unfortunate. With the AWP though, Love Zera is gonna not miss this. Gets 1 kill, but still down to 2v4. Hard times here for JHS. Ooh, does manage to catch out Russo pushing in aggressively. So, there. As soon as Love Zera goes down there, that is pretty much done and dusted. And SYS up at high mid there, pushing in through B short, is going to clean things up. Is this a qualifier for the tours or a standalone tourney? Jihadi, I'm not aware of that, man. I think Kunal or Anish Nems are the 2 best guys for you to get that info from. You can go to sostrong.com, where Sostrong is the official server for the DreamHack Masters qualifiers. So you can go down there and check out all the info on sostrong.com/tournaments, and you'll pretty much get to know what qualifier this is for. So Crazy Guy with the AWP. Molotov coming in. He's just gonna keep pushing them, isn't he? There is the counter flashbang coming in as well. Frost Misty. Oh, they're not gonna commit in just yet. Crazy Guy pretty much kissing Harsh at this point. He's gonna resmoke that. What? How? Oh, the jumping headshot coming in from Harsh. Russo, however, joins into the party. And Nebu is gonna get shot in the back by Frost Misty, and it's all down to Harsh now with that Tech 9. He's gonna get blinded. White is trapped up at the moment as well. X-Curate jumps up, is gonna offer his head on a platter, but Sis is gonna come crouch peeking through the corner and gap the kill. Has a lot of time for the defuse as well. Recca managed to get their 9th round on the board. Did come down to a 1v1 there at the end, but Sis lands the spray down. And how's the money on JHS? They can go in for the buy here. In fact, Love Zera is going to invest back into the AWP. It's the online qualifiers for the... Yeah, this is the SEA region open qualifiers. So the winner of this pretty much moves into the closed qualifiers, and the winner of that moves into DreamHack Malmo, as pointed by Kunal. And Crazy Guy drops Love Zara. No more opping for JHS this round. Denied away. And Russo wants to give chase here, but there is UN ready for this exact same play coming in, but Excurate drops Harsh. UN flashbang, he's able to dodge that, but he gets his head ripped off regardless. Holy hell. Yep, Nepu, goodbye, good night, see you in the next round, says Recca. They hit double digits now, 10 and 3, and JHS seems to have lost the plot a little. Yes, they are totally outskilled in this game. Recca, one of the top teams in the Asian CSGO circuit. And JHS, they did manage to get 3 rounds earlier in this half, but ever since then, Recca have just stepped it up a couple of gears. Hey Pew Pew, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the sub, man. Goes a long way in helping us streamers, so thank you so much. And let's jump straight back into the game here. Excurate. Oh, goes for the shot. He's going to get double peeked up there. But Frost Misty is going to be like, I've got my bros back, man. I have avenged you. And he gets the kill all down to Love Zera with the AK. Going to get spotted out and taken down by Frost Misty. And that's going to be Frost Misty just securing the round there for Recca, pushing in through A main and getting a quick 3k. 11 and 3 now, moving into the last round of the first half here. There's going to be the buy coming in from JHS, 4 rifles and the AWP, while Recca, they have had enough of the serious plays. It's going to be Crazy Guy with the Negev and Excurate with the auto shotty. In fact, there's going to be a double Negev coming in. Russo's going in with the Negev as well. What on earth am I seeing here? Auto shotty. Excurate's just going to go charging in and get taken down, but please do not push through this A main, else there's going to be Russo waiting on the other side with the Negev to just mow them down. Let's see where the serious players are. Oh, he goes in with the Negev. So I'm going to get anyone there, but they know for a fact now, yep, as a Negev and A main, guys, don't go that way. Nepu, is he going to actually go peeking in here? Hope he doesn't. Frost Misty, meanwhile, has pushed in through mid and managed to get the kill. Nepu is playing high ground. He's going to turn around and just take his head off. Unfortunate there, the Negev not working in his favor. The 3 players are playing in at A at the moment, so if JHS can sniff this out, they can just pretty much just safely head down B. And for the moment, those tuck in despawn. Gonna throw out a nade there. Does some hardly anything onto Sis there. Takes 1 point of health away from him. But Crazy Guy, he's sitting on the truck here in the B bomb site. It does have an M4, and T's need to be wary here. They can't just commit in just yet. And as I say that, Sis with the auto shotty, he's just gonna casually pop in through A slope, take a frag and move back out. And there's a rush coming in from Harsh towards A here. It's gonna be 1 palace and 1 through A slope. Sis gonna take up the fight with the auto shotty down to Nepo with 6 points of health, and Sis is gonna use that auto shotty pretty much like an AWP, a long range kill coming in. Granted, yes, Nepo was already red at that point of time, but regardless, Recca are going to get their 12th round on the board to close out the first half here. 12 and 3 on the CT side. I think they've pretty much got 1 foot already in the semifinals. Pause comes in from JHS here. They need a miraculous string of rounds to remotely come close to shouting distance of Recca Esports at this point. But yeah, it's been an exhibition coming in from Recca. They don't even think they've pretty much fired all guns at this point. They're just like, yep, you can pretty much run the car in third gear and get through today. Same can't be said about Crazy Guy though. He's just doing crazy things as always. Seems like I have a small bug at this point, but regardless, the show will go on. Star is gonna open things up with a kill. He's gonna just fall the way back here. Nepu chimes in with a kill himself. Looks like he did take the peek through A main. There's two players up in connector. Russo as well as Sis want to try and get their way going. Nepu playing in of Sandwich at this point. And UN is going to chime in with the kill. Looking straight at connector. He's like, I got this, guys. Don't worry. It's down to Crazy Guy as well as Russo. What a clean 1D coming in. ERT's BO3 semi. They have a semi today? I wasn't aware of that. If there is one, I'll definitely stream it. It's down to a 1v2 now. Russo versus Nepu and Harsh. If ERT is playing later today, Kunal, I'll just quickly go up and check on the So Strong website, and I'll very happily get that game live as well. I want to see if they make it to the finals. It's going to be a tall order, but Harsh is going to chime in with the last kill there. And JHS, they pick up the pistol now to start off the second half, but still a long way to go. Is the force buy coming in from Recca? That's the question. Lovezera is going to invest into the scout. And it's going to be 3 UMPs and the FAMAS on Star, while Tech 9 armor comes out from Recca. So it is going to be the force buy coming in. Oh, it's going on right now. ERT losing 11 and 3. All right. So if that is the case, we will, as soon as this match gets over, we'll quickly jump in to ERT versus whoever it is. I'm not aware of it, but yeah, we will straight up jump into the ERT game after this one. So Harsh all alone in the B-bomb site. He does have backup coming his way now, but he's gonna get overwhelmed up by Frost Misty there, and Lovezera does manage to land the shot onto Sis and goes for the immediate flick, switches to the USP. He's gonna get taken down. It's down to 2, make that a 1v3. What just happened? Nepu finally does manage to pick up a kill, gets tagged down to 29 points of health. 1v2, still doable here. Xcurate has only 14 points of health to work with. And he spots out Xcurate. He knows exactly where Crazy Guy is as well. There's a fake coming in from Xcurate. Is gonna get overwhelmed, but Crazy Guy is not gonna miss that. On point there with the deagle. And Recca pick up the force buy there. Oh, Signature is... Oh, beautiful, man. Signature versus ERT. That's gonna be amazing. So, yep. Hopefully we get... Okay. I really wanted JHS to put up a fight now, but I'm now waiting for this match to get over so I can hop into the ERT server. So, what's the buy looking like? It's gonna be a hard eco coming in from JHS. And, whoops. It's gonna be Crazy Guy who's just gonna go head into B. It's literally no one here. It's an ace tag coming in. And Xcurate opens things up and immediately gets traded away though. It's Harsh who chimes in with the kill. It's a full on ace tag, and Sis is just gonna use this as target practice. It's gonna bring one down. Box. Nepu's dangerously low here. It's Harsh, in fact, who manages to pick up the kill instead. So the 3 guys at A are standing strong, but that's all the info that Recca needed there. Recca's like, guys, B is completely open. Let's go get the bomb plant down. Frost Misty is gonna drop it, and as soon as the CTs hear that, they're gonna be like, crap. They did manage to recover a UMP as well as an AK, and well, as I say that, the UMP goes down, but Nepu manages to get his hands on a Galil himself. So at least they have some resemblance of weaponry to carry forward into the next game. 14 and 4 now, 2 rounds away from securing that semi-final berth. Recca, JHS, however, they have their backs against the wall here. They need to pretty much pull out a rabbit out of the hat to pull this one off. It's gonna be a quick A play. Oh, Russo's just gonna come charging in here. The smoke is gonna deter him for this. At this moment, though, there is Star, who's gonna be up at CT with that scout. Flashbang comes in, blinds up Sis, and small lag coming in. Frost Misty. Is he gonna go in for the knife? Holy hell, Star! Why? Gets knifed up. Oh no! Oh no! We've seen it all now, folks. 15-4. Recca on match point, and just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, they pull the knife out, and aye. Auto shotty for Excurate, because it's not the auto shotty, it's in fact the son of something that JW is so well known for. At this point of time, they can pretty much go for whatever the hell they want. Because his knifed LMAO indeed, man. Yeah, there you go. Oops, he's gonna get tagged down to 6 points of health. Unfortunate. Russo is gonna get the kill regardless. In the B bomb site, he's gonna get the bomb down in the smoke. 5v4, man advantage. Straight on onto UN. He goes down. Excurate's just itching to go in for more kills. But the trades do come in here. 3v2. Spray down coming in. Whoa, what a spray transfer from Crazy Guy. Just takes down Lauzera, sprays it, transfers it back onto Star's head. And that is gonna be game, set, and match. Recca move on to the semi-finals. Don't go anywhere. On request, we're gonna immediately jump into ERT server. So stay tuned. I'm gonna quickly bring up So Strong and see what the status is on that game. Hopefully we still have game 1 on its way. Fingers crossed. There we go. Quickly update that up. Server browser. Where's it? Inferno. I'm guessing that's the game. Yep, there we go. ERT. Watch. Copy. There we go. What? I think I've messed up. Are you serious? Did I? Oh, I think that's map number 2. Right? There's no other train going on here. Best of 3. I think we are in map number 2. I think that is map number 2. Train. Brutal versus Wolf. Oh, nice. So for all the folks who are tuning in, thank you so much. Please do leave a subscribe for the channel, and I'll have a lot of esports content as well as casual streaming content coming your way pretty much on a daily basis moving forward. So please do leave a subscribe. It goes a long way in supporting us, me specifically. So I'm gonna quickly log into So Strong and check if that is in fact the game that we've been waiting for. coming. Nope. Ongoing. Yep. Oceania, China, East Asia, India, and SEA. There we go. More Recca again. JHS. Mirage 16-4. No, that was the game we just watched. ERT. Yes, this is it. Train. Let's go. Please do leave. So, a quick update. This is the semi-final match of the DreamHack SEA Open qualifier, and Signature has taken map number 1 on Inferno. I think it was 16-4, and we will be moving into train, and if required, a decider on overpass. So this practically is the last remaining Indian team in the open qualifier. So put your cans in the air for Yadi. Hopefully they can take this and force a deciding game 3. I am gonna quickly go and grab a glass of water, and I will be back. You can continue watching some crazy warm-up going on, folks. Alright, welcome back, folks. It is the pistol round of map number 2 here. Semi-final time between Signature and ERT. Signature has already taken map number 1, 16-4 if I'm not mistaken. And now ERT, they're fighting to stay in this match here. They're gonna... Silent is gonna get 2 kills, but he's gonna have to get the ace clutch in to win this. Tapping away, Extreme. Ooh, gets taken down. Bomb yet to go down though. There's a lot of time remaining. 1 minute 10 seconds on the clock. 1v2. Silent. Can he ace this? Flux gets the bomb down. He spots one player out there moving into Pop Dog. Is he going to be ready for Flux here? He's going to check... alley there. It's no one there. Nope. Guesses the wrong way. Shot on the back of the head. And the T's are going to take the pistol round here. 1-0. Unfortunate there for Iadi. This is a heavy CT-sided map, so T's winning the pistol is probably the worst thing that could happen to the CTs. They are going to go in with the force buy regardless. Silent is going to be able to invest into a UMP. It's just the upgraded pistols for the remainder of the CTs here. And Positive is just going to come jumping in towards the bomb site. Is he going to get the loop around here? The rotations are on from the T's. Are they going to be aware of this long spray down? Completely whiffs on that spray down there. Gets punished for it dearly, but Extreme, as well as Marley, are going to chime in. Flux gets taken down with the bomb in the hand. It's another player who's dangerously low. But it is a man advantage for the T's regardless. CTs have control of the bomb. And we are finally going to see the T's coming in from the back. And Silent? Why are you shooting at Dexter, son? Not an enemy of the state, as they said. Extreme is like, he turns around, it's so confused, he cannot make up his mind whom he wants to go up against, and that has made this interesting. Now it's down to a 2v2. Marley has taken the bomb, he's retrieved it and is planting it in the A bomb site, and Silent now checking the site, knows what's up. Maybe they have left him up here at connector. He might be able to get the jump onto Silent, spraying away, but Silent's just going to turn around, instant headshot. And it's all down to Marley now. 1v2. He has pretty much just the Mac 10. Not the ideal weapon for this range here. And he's going to spot Silent out. Going in for the defuse. Oh, he does manage to get the kill onto Marley. But Dexter was there to ensure that the trade frag did come in with only 4 points of health remaining. And there is no time. Did just about enough there, Marley, to secure the round. And Yadi, very unfortunate there to not walk away with the round. It is just 1 second remaining on the clock, if not less there on the timer. But the C4 does go off. 2-0 now to the T's. And that's going to be the eco coming in now for... Wait, something's messed up, isn't it? Why aren't we getting team names at this point? Do bear with me. I'm going to quickly go back and check on that. So as to why we are actually not able to get team names. Is it a bug? Did I misclick? Oh yeah, I've been casting the wrong game, man. What? Wow. My bad. I thought I got the correct GoTV IP. Looks like that wasn't the case. Or is it? Am I just getting wrong names? Oh, yep. There we go. It was in fact wrong names. Woo! Biggest whiff of my career. Thank you. But yeah, there we go. It's in fact just starting off Signature versus Yadi. Map number 2. So I was wondering, I was like, wait, there's Veerbhadra, Badman, all these guys have casted for ages. What am I saying? Where is the players of Yadi? There we go. We have them in the server. It's gonna take a couple more moments. It's okay. It's good warm-up for train because we are actually moving back into train. So, some good warm-up for me there. And, yeah. Just give it a couple of moments. Yeah, exactly, man. Jatin, that was exactly my reaction. I was like, what? There's something off here. The scores are showing different. The team names are not registering as well because that's automated. I'm like, what? There we go. Whew. And to be frank though, it didn't look anything like Signature. They were whiffing all over the place. That game looked a couple of tiers down than what it should have. So apologies. I did quickly try to switch back into the game after the previous one ended. But so yeah, it looks like we're gonna have a couple more moments before the players do ready up. Reminder, last remaining Indian team in the DreamHack SEA Open qualifiers. So it's now or never. Let me just quickly check on the scores yet again. Yeah, 16-4 was what it was. Signature versus Yardi. It's okay. It's okay. Nothing of significance was lost because it was break time there. So I thought the game actually pretty much like, whoa, that is some serious quick time to reconnect back and go back. I was wrong. Do leave a subscribe on the channel, guys. It goes a long way in supporting me. And my Twitch streams are doing a lot of esports streams, casts, as well as casual streams as well. Do leave that subscribe, hit that subscribe button below, and support me, please. Yeah, I'm gonna mute myself before this game begins. Till this game begins, rather. Sure, your stream. Hello, man. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining us. Just waiting on Signature versus ERT map number 2 to begin. Signature takes the first map on Mirage. 16-4. And ERT needs to win this to stay in the tournament and force the deciding game 3. Justin, thank you so much. Big love. Hold. Slot seems like he's the Deagle man. Just waiting on some of these players to ready up so we can get it on the way. So, for some of the folks who just tuned in, I started casting a game what I thought was Signature versus ERT. I went on Sosong just to confirm that it was Train. It was Train, in fact. I was like, yep, I'm in the right server, boys. Let's go, let's go. Minimum downtime, but little did I know that this game hadn't even started. So, sick Deegs indeed, man. Absolutely sick one Deegs. And the knife round is gonna begin. All important one because it is a heavily CT-sided map. So ERT, if they want to stand a chance of winning this game, they do want to start on the CT side, get some rounds on the board in the first half, get their confidence rolling. Some friendly banter coming in all chat. But yeah, there we go. Knife round. And wait. Oh, there we go. P7. Oh. Ooh, Signature. Looks like they have practiced knife rounds a little too much. And they're gonna have absolutely no problems taking down ERD, and they go for the switch. The names on top isn't showing it just yet. This is a small bug. So when the server does restart, go live with the match, you'll see the names switcheroo as well. But it is going to be Signature starting on the CT side. And ERD are going to move into the unfavored side on Train, that is the T side. Alright folks, we're back with the pistol round here. ERT on the T side. There's gonna be an execute coming in towards A. Smoked and Big Wigs is gonna open things up with the opening frag. Tor is gonna spot out players coming in, and Genesis gets one. P7 getting tapped away as well. He needs to deal up with two players. Giggs does finally go down, and the one taps coming in from TOR. Two of them to close out the pistol round in favor of Signature there. 1-0. Well played. They decide to go for a quick A play there, Yari, but little were they aware of what TOR and Giggs were and Giggs is going to open things up yet again. Rolex replies with another kill himself up at Ivy. And Veerbhadra, ooh, a nasty 1D coming in, but Giggs, as always, is going to get two frags there. Veerbhadra as well as slots down, and it's going to be STK to close out the round. Signature 2-0. They lose only one player there. A nice clean round. Do bear with me, I was just quickly doing in some social media. Just gonna let them know that there's a quick change in plan and that we will move ahead and do ERT as well if there are anyone looking to tune into this game. And yep, there we go. That D, yeah man, that D was absolutely sweet to watch, and it's gonna be a full eco coming in now from the T's. A rush coming in. Oh, they asked for a restart of the round. Alright. Never mind. Don't know what exactly went down. But looks like Signature did agree to restart the round. Sportsmanship coming in from Signature there, but hey Prashant, welcome to the stream, man. Yep, credit goes where credit is due. ERT in the semi-finals. If of the 5 matches that that were played today in the quarterfinals, I think ERT would have probably been my last choice today, and it so happens that they are the only ones who made it through, so props to them. Spray down coming in though. Genius gets 2, and Giggs as well as SSTK chime in with the kills themselves. They managed to keep all 5 alive here. 3-0 to Signature, but I think it's gun round time for ERD here. Veerbhadra is immediately going to pull out the AWP. We know for a fact when we saw the entirety of Kobex, he was a force to be reckoned with on the big green. Let's see if he can at least put a dent in Signature's plans here on train. Looks like he wants to take the speak up at A main. Oh no, he didn't land the shot. Oh dear lord. Goes for that play. Well, the Guardians pretty much hit 2 times now. I think one time he hit that, one with the other wall. So he goes for the play regardless. Veerbhadra, so close, yet so far. The flashbang coming in is going to blind Veerbhadra up for the moment. There is STK, who's going to be playing in from Pop Dog. Giggs with the AWP. He's holding the off angle here. He's going to spot the player out. Goes for the flick. He's going to land onto slots. Meanwhile, Badman does manage to pick up the kill on STK there in ladder room. Does spot the Molotov coming in, so he knows that Genius has taken up an aggressive stance here, but Genius gets the jump regardless. Should not be happening, and Giggs pulls out the USP. He's going to get the kill onto Veerbhadra there. Signature 4-0 now, and Yadi make a meal of that first gun round. This match is a long way from being over though. Let's be frank, it is a heavily CT-sided map. I've in fact seen Invisible Wings in Co come back from 4-11 half, so on the T side that is. So they can still come back in, but let's be frank, they're up against Signature, man. It's going to be a tall order, even taking rounds on the favored side here. But as I say that, Rolex is just going to get 2 quick kills up here in Ivy. He wants more. Gonna go in for the spray down, and Slots on the other side. So is Batman. STK did spot P7 on the rotate there. It's gonna be 1 Tech 9, 1 Deagle, 1 P250. It's gonna be it. And Rolex pretty much wants all 3 kills at this point. He's covering both the angles. Spots out Batman. He's not gonna be able to land the spray down just yet, but Batman with the 1 Deagle. Make that 2, in fact. My bad. He's got to get 2 quick kills with the Deagle, but switches to the AK and he whiffs the spray down. How unfortunate. 5-0 now to Signature. And you usually see this towards the end of the half, where you see players investing into auto shotties because they have a lot of money. They already have pretty much secured the game and the half, or at least the half. But 5-0, Rolex is gonna pull that off right away. And hope ERT is gonna be ready for this. He's in fact positioning himself up at Ivy. He gets the smoke down. There's gonna be some resemblance of a rush coming in. In fact, Batman leads the charge up into Olaf. Rolex gets 1, but Slots and P7 do manage to get the trace frags in. And Rolex with that auto sniper. 3 kills now. It's down to Veerbhadra all alone on a 1v3. Just standing his ground up at A main. He gets the shot onto Rolex. Getting a little greedy. Goes for the flick onto Genius, but unfortunately wasn't able to land it. And Signature, 6th round on the board. ERT yet to get on the scorecard. And Signature looks like they did recover the AWP on Veerbhadra, and they're gonna instead switch to the double op setup. They had their fun with the auto sniper, and they're like, yeah, I think we should pretty much not use that weapon again. Giggs is gonna take the op towards B, while Rolex is gonna take the op to Ivy. Meanwhile, the push might be coming in towards B here. Nice and early, where we do have Genius who's gonna push in to B halls and get a 2-player spray down. He's gonna stand his ground. He's just gonna smoke it up. He's gonna stand his ground. But so Slots, who's gonna come in, get the spam through the smoke, get the kill as well. And Giggs is gonna reposition himself towards heaven. He's gonna re-smoke that back down. Is there a rotate coming in? Tor has come down towards B here. So they have 2 players up in B. Bomb is still in the hands of Veerbhadra, who's at halls at this point. So they might, for all you know, be going back towards B itself. Giggs waits here in the backlines with the AWP. Can you press tab once? My tab's been bugged out. It's not working. So I'm just losing HUD when I do press tab. Don't know what's up with that. And Veerbhadra is going to open things up with the kill. Giggs is going to take that AWP real close. Gets the flick. And that's the man advantage now to the CTs. Giggs misses a sitter there on Batman. Batman with 2 quick frags. And it's all down to STK now on a 1v2 as the bomb is down. Batman is going to get the quick 3k there at the frag end of that round to put ERT on the scoreboard. 6-1 now. But look at the money. Rolex is like, guys, I told you I work better with the auto shotty. You asked me to play the op. I'm done with that. Going back to the auto sniper here is Rolex. AWP back on Giggs. Yeah, I don't know, man. RIP. But yeah, it's alright, it's alright. We'll work with it. We'll sit and count the kills on our fingers if we had to. But yeah, STK Rolex is gonna take that auto shotty back towards Ivy. Genius is gonna be playing up in B. Smokes off the ramp there. Giggs going in for the wall bang. Looks so close to hitting B7 there. But Veerbhadra is the one to open things off. I think there was some aggression coming in from Genius yet again towards B Halls, and he's going to punish that out. Slots wants to head out here through A main. Needs to be careful of Thor. Thor has been moving around a little bit, and Rolex is going to open things up with the auto sniper there. Slots gets taken down as well. And now, two remaining T's have no control of the bomb whatsoever. They need to go all the way back to pick it up. Oh, they did have it in safety. Thought for a fact they lost it in the TA main there. Not to be the case. It's gonna go back, recover it back up, bring the bomb back towards the B bomb site where there is Giggs with the AWP. It's all alone. Is he gonna be aware of Fawn here? He lands the shot regardless here. It's down to P7. All alone. Oh, what a headshot onto Giggs there. Manages to get the kill. Is he going to get the bomb plant down in time? Yes, but there he's going to get flanked from all sides there. And Tar is going to be the one to get the kill. They're going to recover back the AWP as well. Signature 7-1 now. Yadi, what? The only thing that was going to hurt them more than not winning a round was to win one and lose the subsequent one, which is exactly what happened. And there's pretty much money only on Veerbhadra. Veerbhadra did have 7k, so he's going to drop Tech9s over to the remainder of ERT. But Armor only out on slots, no one else. They are going to invest into about 3 smokes, so there may be an A execute coming in here at this point. As you can see, the players actually lining up the smokes here. There's P7 who's playing in off Pop Dog. It's going to be smoked and Molotoved off. Because one's better than 2, I guess. But Flashbang comes in towards A. Are they going to be ready for Tar here? Yes, Badman was ready for it, but STK is going to reply back with 1 kill. Spots out a couple of players, goes for the spray down, does manage to bring it, land it onto 1 player, but Slots does remain standing up, and Rolex with the auto sniper gets the final 2 kills to give Signature the 8th round. At this point, I'm speechless to see what Signature is dishing out to ERT, but yeah, man, as Prashant pointed out earlier, props to them for making it to the semi-finals. The only Indian team here in the semi-finals of the SEA Open qualifiers. Let's see if Veerbhadra wants to take this fight up this time around. Up a teammate, yes he does, and Torman playing in above the trains, constantly switching around, keeping the T's guessing. He's done that wonderfully, and he continues to do the same here. Pawn as well as P7 have made it in towards the ladder room, but as soon as they come out of Pop Dog, TOR is going to be ready for them. P7 peeks out, gets tagged down to 19 points of health. He wants to try and make it across. He does. Drops the smoke, makes it across. He's like, boy, oh boy, how on earth did I make it out of there alive? Down to a 4v3. TOR, meanwhile, is going to come peeking around the corner. Recover back the auto sniper. Hacks. Just kidding, man. They knew exactly where he was playing from. Pawn, in fact, did get spotted out earlier. Signature 9th round on the board, 9-1. And eco territory yet again for Yadi. No money in the bank. It's just gonna be upgraded pistols, armor, and maybe some utility at best. Signature pretty much have hardly broken a sweat in this game. I think that's pretty much down to the fact that they're a complete tier above what ERT is. And that being said, though, I'm impressed with what Batman is doing. Batman has put out a splendid performance here today, but STK is gonna get 2 quick kills. Auto sniper, he's like, guys, let me farm up some more kills with this man. It's gonna be STK to close out the round there. I think there was a 4K going his way. No casualties for Signature as they hit double digits, 10 and 1. ERD surprisingly haven't actually called any tactical timeouts. Usually when you do lose quite a few rounds on the trot, it's the best time to just call a tactical timeout, just reset moving forward. Even if you're not discussing anything per se, just that break in momentum for Signature could be all that they hope for. Not to be the case. Doesn't put anyone out. And the auto sniper slots. They're just gonna get slotted back down. All those bullets slotted into him. Yeah, I think I should stop doing this now. Yeah, there we go. But Rolex with the auto sniper. It's down to Pawn as well as P7. Last 2 alive. P7 is gonna get found out. I mean, that's spawned rather up in ladder room. It's gonna leave P7, the last man alive, coming in through heavens at this point. Genius is gonna get sprayed down here. He's just gonna jump the hell down. He's like, let me at least get this bomb plant in and work from there. 1v4 as a tall order. There's Giggs holding the angle with the AWP the other way around. Don't peek it. Don't peek it. Oh, he gets the flashbang and peeks it, but SSTK with the big loop around from ramp there, comes in, gets the kill. The diffuse coming in. 11 and 1 now. Is this the end of ERT in the semifinals? They've had a beautiful run until this point in the qualifiers, but does look like they've run out of steam at this point. They're just getting rolled over. Literally no other words for what we're witnessing right now. If anyone is aware on chat of what was the order of veto, because we know for a fact Mirage was the first map that was played and we moved to Train. I'm guessing it was Yati who picked Train, while Mirage was picked by Signature. Do correct me if I'm wrong. Something that I'm not aware of. And Veerbhadra is just going to pull out the knife. And Tor is going to be like, surprise, surprise! I got the timing right this time around. 12 and 1. Continue to wield up the auto sniper. There is money for the buy for Iadi, but at this point of time it's just damage control. How many rounds can we take off Signature? They have 2 more rounds in this first half. They need to get both of them to at least start working towards leveling things up, let alone victory. So Rolex with the auto snipe. I'm gonna keep my eyes on this guy. This guy's been getting way too many number of kills. As I say, that Giggs is the one to open things up. Slots. I think Giggs opens things up with the AWP in B. Rolex wants to go pushing. Is he ready for slots in this corner here? He's just gonna pick it on the corner, right into his crosshair, and 1 bullet to the head is like, goodbye, good night, off with your head. Hope you have insurance. Giggs. Oh, shoulder peek coming in from Pawn. He's like, oh, nope, I'm running the other way. Screw this, I don't get paid enough to go. Heavens. But his teammates Veerbhadra as well as Batman are gonna get more done, leaving him the last man alive. So he's gonna get cornered up by Rolex, who goes chasing in with the auto sniper for the kills. 13 and 1. Last round of the first half incoming, and I think Signature pretty much are already in the semi-finals. I know for a fact it's 7-6-4-2 that's going up against Recca, and winner of this is gonna face JYP, right? No, wait. Huh. I might have got that wrong. But those are the 4 teams in the semi-final. So Tor is gonna pull off the Negev, because why the hell not? We saw this happen in the previous game as well, where Recca, once they did secure the match, this guy. Yep. Time to pull out the Negevs. 2 Negevs, 1 auto shotty. This time around, we're gonna have the auto sniper as well as the Negev. So a small change in the kit. Look at this, man. I have all the bullets in the world, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it regardless. P7 gets tagged down to 20 points of health, trying to work his way through where that Negev spam is coming from. Aye. And Tor just refuses to stop spamming away. That's pretty much how the new Negev works anyway, where spray control is really bad at the start, but as you have a prolonged spray, it becomes much easier to control. Slots comes in, gets taken down. Veerbhadra though does reply back with a kill, but immediately traded away by Giggs, and the auto sniper has come in, spams away through the smoke. Pawn takes a fall. 14-1 Signature first half, stamping their authority on this semi-finals. At least the game 2. Game 1 was 16-4 to Signature as well on Mirage. And pistol round, ERD. Do they even have the mental grit here to say, guys, yes, our chances of winning this game is bare minimum, but we're still going to go ahead and give Signature a run for their money. At least make them work for this last remaining 2 rounds. I hope that's going to be the case. And P7 is going to get one, but immediately gets overwhelmed by Genius there. There is STK who wants to charge up ahead. Gets tagged all the way down to 33 points of health. He's the one with absolutely no armor. Does get taken down by Veerbhadra there. Veerbhadra chimes in with 2 kills. Gets finally traded away. SSTK is chiming in. Oh, looks like the HUD got bugged out a little there as well. It's back. It's down to 1v2. Gets the bomb up. 6 points of health. Switches to the USP. Needs 2 clean headshots. What? That pretty much sums up ERT's fate today. TOR just stamps it in with that USP clean headshot. 15-1. 14 match points for Signature to book a slot in the grand finals of the DreamHack SEA Open qualifiers. And what's it gonna be? It's gonna be the lone scout out on Veerbhadra. He gets a little bit of a damage done, but it is Giggs as well as Genius to open things up here, leaving it all down to Pawn and Batman to try and keep ERT in the tournament. Not to be the case. TOR and Genius close it out. Signature move on to the grand finals, while ERD, a big round of applause to the only Indian team that made it to the semi-finals of the Open qualifiers, but they too bow out. Thank you so much for all the folks who tuned in to support the stream, to watch the stream. I had an absolute blast casting the games myself. I am Shade Slayer. Do go ahead and leave a subscribe on the channel if you like what I do. I'll have a lot more esports casts as well as casual streams coming your way on a daily basis moving forward. You can also like my Facebook page. That's Kiran Shadeslayer Nujibel, or shadeslayer.lxg, facebook.com/shadeslayer.lxg India TV. And I'll be putting out a lot more updates there on when I will go live with the streams, or you can just hit subscribe and you'll get the notification on your mobile phone or on your PC. But for the moment, it is goodbye from here. Hope you enjoyed the games. See you around the corner.
Now for a couple of nights, need to rebuild myself to come alive. It all makes sense now, now that the lights out. It's a different world to me, it makes me feel down.